Well, hello everybody. This is the first time coming out here to do a flight with everybody. Today we are going to be in Houston, Texas, and doing a short little pop up to Austin, Texas. We are currently sitting in a cold and dark state, and we will go ahead and first pull those up, get that going. Our first officer has already done his walk around. So we will get check in with the system here, and probably we'll hear some binging in the background here, and we'll go ahead and get started with our flows. So. Get that going. Go ahead and get some lights going in here. Go ahead and turn that on. Get that going here. Perfecto. Mundo. We don't forget our air supply here. By the way, we are in the Phoenix A319 with the IH here, rocking the United Skins. We'll go ahead and probably going to be running a little bit of behind here. Yeah, so about 60 minutes. So be like late, probably late getting out of here. Okay, so got our GPU, trucks are good here. Got our Bing smoke detector full. Okay, so don't necessarily have fault because we just flew that not too long ago. Okay, and our first officer's looking at us here like he wants us to get going. So let's start setting up. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Alright. So
US 200V. IDIS update delay. N 26 right. Departing run.
Alright, so he's going to start doing his checkups and flows at the same time that I'm going to do mine. So it is nighttime, so we're going to go ahead and get our nav lights on. And our strobe light beacon will take care of it a bit since we are using GSX. I'm going to actually go ahead. I'm going to get him to start speeding up here just because we're running a little far behind here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our APU leads, APU master. Go ahead and get that going. He's going to start doing some fire tests before we get going. Make sure we don't have any problems. Go ahead and get that going. He's going to start doing his assisted flows. We got about 6 minutes here, give or take, to get the IRS aligned. In the meantime, what we will do is we'll go ahead here and we'll go ahead and
boarding requested.
get him on that. And so update. Okay, so our boarding is requested. Our APU is starting to run here. And also we can go ahead and do our dispatch. First one is here, not second. Okay, so now we're saying so we are United 2370. We're going to go ahead and do an import flight so that we can get it into our FMC. So some of the things we're using here is the animated first officer for the Airbus. It's typically for the A320, but it does work for the A319 and A320 because the systems are all the same. So we don't have a problem with that. On top of that, we'll be using SayIntentions. And looks like we're getting our recording going here because, like I said, we're trying to get this sped up here so we can get on out of here.
He'll contact you, have information.
Okay, like I said, I'm going to start speeding this up here.
Hi guys, here is the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
Alright, so we're looking for what's going on. Alright, so on top of that, here we're going to go weather. We're looking good here. Radar's required. MSF. No threats. We're going to go ahead and do this. Before we do our departure briefing, we're going to go ahead and hit our blue line. And we're looking at a 147, 147. Okay, 146, 147, and 151, but it's plus 10 for United, so it'll be a 161.
Are you ready for the departure brief? Go ahead. Alright, the last test weather shows marginal conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff. And we'll be using radar. We'll plan on a normal thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be weather. Any questions? No questions. Okay, that completes the brief.
Alright, so yeah, so our brief is set. Good here. Our systems are now coming alive. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our ATC, or our NN, sorry. We're going to enter our request. Check just in here. Our flight is 2370. So it will be UAL 2370. And then go ahead and push it there. Then on top of that, we'll go back to our brief. Cross index right there of 25. And I already know we're going to be about 2,000. Flight level 200, so we're going to go ahead and put it there. That's going to put that in. Then we'll go to our perf page. Come back here. Go back to perf. 147, 147. 147. 147. And we're looking at a 161 because it's a plus 10 flight policy. Okay. And then we're looking at a flaps 1. Flaps 1. Flex the temp. We're at 8. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so then before we can do our flight plan, back here, we're going to go ATSU, AUK, flight NN. Okay, like I said, 2370 is our point.
5,000. Temperature 14, 2.11. Altimeter 3022. Density altitude -200 feet. IDIS update delayed due to ongoing system checks. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor. George Bush Intercontinental Houston Airport, information Victor. 0153 Zulu. Arriving.
Okay, so we've got all those going. All of our stuff's going to start closing up. Okay, so 3022. So what we're doing is KIAH. We're using PDC. So we're going to put this in here. I'm going to go ahead and send it back to AUK. Okay, and right now we're going to just hang tight for a minute. Because we're going to wait for this basically here, and we'll get a bing bing basically, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Airlines, Flight 2370. My name is Laura, and it is my privilege to welcome you on behalf of your flight crew, including my colleagues Pierre, Camille, and Luke. We are departing from George Bush Intercontinental
Hi,
Houston
the security
Airport,
and safety
heading to
check are
Austin
all done.
Bergstrom
Are we good to
International
start
Airport.
boarding?
Please take your seats according to your boarding passes
Yes.
and stow your
Okay.
hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you require any assistance, do not hesitate to contact any member of the crew.
Okay, guys, so we're going to basically come over here and hit our load. And I know technically the systems are all synced. So everything's already pre-synced, and there's that ATC message. Okay, departure request status being processed. Okay. Okay, so there is our this is our actual clearance from ATC. So we are clear to Austin, the bin 6 departure, making 4,000. So we will go up here, and it'll be 4,000 feet. Perfect. So now what's going to happen, and we're expecting 33 right, so what we'll do is we're going to come here, departure, go for our 33 right, and we're looking for median TO6, which is right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our thing, which should be fits to lunar. So we're going to go right there. We're going to go ahead and enter that. Then we're going to come to Austin. Arrivals. We're expecting the 36 left. And we're coming in on the 7 off of the fits. Oh, off the linear. Right. So from there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm not sure. Phoenix is happening. They probably forgot something. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send a looking for 722. Okay, so 4722. 4722 is in the box. We're gonna go to auto. We're on standby, so he will take care of that. We have our PA on. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay, so since we've got all that, done. Okay, we are set to go there. And we are just waiting for them to finish dropping those couple bags and we're out of here. In the meantime, got that in there, and we're looking for just 27.3. Boarding's complete. Okay, we'll put tower in, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and put our strobe on, put our beacon on, which is going to trigger them to know that we're ready to go. And we'll go ahead and call ground.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Airlines, Flight 2370. We are departing for Austin Bergstrom International.
Houston ground, United 2370 is ready for a push and start.
Attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Fasten your seat belts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must remain fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure window blinds are opened for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and
Houston ground, United 2370 ready for push and start.
stowed securely. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited on board, including
United 2370, Houston ground, push and start approved, tail north.
Automatically if needed.
Push and start approved, tail north, United 2370.
Mouth and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. Put it on, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow the crew's instructions immediately. If a power bank or electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, inform the crew immediately. The safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, so we're going tail north. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have them bring us basically at about right here. So they're going to basically bring us this way. And we're going to go pretty much like that. So we're going to go here. Oh, oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seat, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartment. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, let's see. Let's get on out of here. Okay, so let's go ahead and okay, so let's go here.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 1.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure and cross-check. Stand by for all calls.
Starting engine 1. Okay. Request pushback clearance. Okay. He's going to do his thing. We're going to go engine 1. I'm going to crank. Okay, we're going to crank that up. Go ahead and turn our wing lights on, turn our strobes on.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on today's flight. My name is Tammy. I'll be serving as your purser today. It's a pleasure to have you flying with us. We'd also like to welcome back our Mileage Plus members who are earning onboard miles on today's flight. We now ask that you draw your attention to the following important safety presentation. Please review the safety card located at your seat and follow along as we review the safety features.
Alright.
Frontier Flight 2824, give way to the Turkish 777 on your left.
We'll give way to the Turkish 777, Frontier Flight 2824. Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee ready to taxi.
Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee, runway 33 right taxi via November Bravo, November Foxtrot, November Charlie, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
Runway 33 right taxi via November Bravo, November Foxtrot, November Charlie, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November, Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee.
It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle. Tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your lap.
Spirit Wings 1163, give way to the Patriot Embraer C909er on your left.
Even when the seatbelt sign is off.
We'll give way to the Patriot Embraer C909er, Spirit Wings 1163.
In order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft.
Make sure we didn't have any failures here.
This Airbus A319 is equipped with 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the aircraft. If the doors are open in an emergency, slides will automatically inflate. In a water landing, slides detach from the aircraft and serve as extra flotation. There are also 2 window exits, over the wings. When open, ramp slides will automatically inflate. If needed, lifelines are located in overhead compartments above the window exits. In a water landing, do not use the window exits unless advised by a crew member. All 6 exits are marked with overhead signs. As you locate
Request
the 2 exits
pushback
nearest
and
you,
start clearance.
remember, they may be behind you.
Ground, United, 2370, requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, cleared to push and start.
If you are seated
United,
in the exit
2370.
If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask the flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft,
Before start
exit
checklist.
path lights on or near the floor will illuminate and guide
Parking
you to the
brake.
exit.
Set.
Look for a change in color.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Set and check.
V1, 1,
United
4,
1338,
7,
taxi to parking via
VR, 1,
November
4,
Foxtrot, November
7,
Alpha, November Golf,
V2, 1,
November Bravo.
6, 1. Windows.
November Foxtrot, November Alpha, November
Beacon.
Golf, November Bravo, United 1338.
Before start checklist completed.
If necessary,
Starting
an oxygen
engine
mask
one.
will drop from above
Okay.
your seat and ceiling compartments in the
Alright
laboratories.
guys, so we're gonna go ahead.
If a strap
Close
appears,
this,
pull down on
this
the
back
strap
here.
to access your
Back
mask.
here.
Firmly pull the
Back
mask
to
to
that.
extend the plastic tubing and start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic band over your head, and tighten the straps. The bag may not inflate while oxygen
Commutator
is
1928,
flowing.
pushback
Make sure your
approved.
mask is secure before...
Roger, pushback approved. Commutator 1928.
Should you need it, you'll find a life vest equipped with a water-activated light in a pouch under, between,
Okay,
or
we're
next to
getting
your
some
seat.
fuel here,
When
guys.
directed,
That's
pull the
good.
tab to remove the pouch.
There we
If
go.
present,
Now we got
remove
engine
the
one
strap
coming
around
alive.
the pouch. Tear open the pouch, remove and unfold the vest. Slip it
We'll
over
just
your
wait for
head.
engine one to come
Wrap
up.
the belt around your waist and secure it to the buckle in front. Pull
Go
the
ahead and
loose
get
end
them
to
to
tighten.
disconnect.
Cockpit to
Inflate your
ground.
vest just prior
We
to
have a good
exiting
engine start.
aircraft by
You
pulling
can
down
disconnect.
sharply on the red tab. You can also inflate the vest by
And
blowing
we'll wait
into
for
the
one to
tube.
come up. What we're gonna do
This
here
aircraft
is
also equipped
back
in
here. Wait,
distributed if
mass. We're gonna
necessary.
send that to the FMC so it is ready for us. Okay, so one's on and
Smoking of
available.
any kind, including
Engine two's
cigarettes,
coming on.
is never allowed on the aircraft. FAA regulations prohibit tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors.
Okay, so as we're doing that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead
comply
and
with lighted signs and
turn
crew
this
level
up.
instructions.
Unlocking gear.
get our eyes ready here.
Make sure you've switched all smartphones, tablets, and e-readers to airplane mode.
Ground, Alaska 7457, taxi to the gate.
Large electronic devices must be turned
Alaska
off.
7457, taxi to parking via November Hotel, November Alpha, November Foxtrot.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
November Hotel, November Alpha, November Foxtrot, Alaska 7457.
The safety card located near your seat. Store your tray tables, food and beverages, carry-on items, headrest, and footrest. Make sure your seat back is upright and your seatbelt is
Okay.
securely fastened. Please place your personal
After
items
start
under the
checklist.
seat in front of you. At United,
Anti-ice.
we're connecting people, uniting the world
Off.
and doing it safely.
Commutator
ECAM status.
1928, runway
Checked.
33 right taxi
Pitch trim.
via Romeo Charlie,
Set
Whiskey
and
Bravo,
checked.
Whiskey November.
Set and
Runway
check.
33 right taxi
Rudder trim.
via Romeo Charlie,
Neutral.
Whiskey Bravo,
After start
Whiskey
checklist
November, Commutator
Flight control
1928.
Ready. Full down.
Ladies and
Full up.
gentlemen, we'll shortly be dimming the cabin lights.
Neutral.
This is a
Full
normal
left.
procedure when flying
Full
in
right.
the hours of darkness.
Neutral.
You'll find
Rudder.
the switch for your individual reading light in the
Full right.
panel above your head
Full left.
or in your armrest.
Neutral.
Okay. Alright, all of our flight controls are checked and set. We're good to go. Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good evening. United. 2370. Ready to taxi.
Okay, so everything's back to there.
Clear
so
to taxi.
We're gonna go
United.
that,
2370.
that. Okay. Houston ground, United 2370, ready to taxi.
United 2370, runway 33 right taxi via Foxtrot, Romeo Bravo, Romeo Alpha, Whiskey Golf, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November.
Alright, United 2370, taxi to runway 33 right via Foxtrot, Romeo Bravo, Romeo Alpha, Whiskey Golf, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November. Alright guys, well, here we go. Okay, clear left side. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Okay. Alright, and we're on our way here, guys.
Frontier Flight 2824, give way to the company Embraer C909er on your left.
Houston ground, request progressive taxi.
Give way to the company Embraer C909er, Frontier Flight 2824.
Commutator 1928, give way to the Turkish 777 on your right.
Taxi checklist.
We'll give way to the Turkish 777.
Flight controls.
Commutator 1928.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no loop.
Taxi checklist completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posters. Placards fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tips into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt to release your seatbelt. Lift a metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear.
Ground United 2855.
Flight attendants,
Taxi
please
to
be
the ramp.
seated.
Pull a mask towards you to start the
United
flow of
2855, taxi to parking via November Foxtrot,
Flow
November
into
Alpha,
mask.
November
This is on the
Papa,
bag
November
you're
Bravo,
not
November 3.
Cover your nose and
November
mouth.
Foxtrot,
Okay, so
November
guys,
Alpha, November Papa, November Bravo, November 3, United 2855.
Take off.
Secure your own mask before assisting
And
others.
what I'll be doing here is
Your
once
seat
we
bottom
taxi
cushion
out,
may be used as a flotation
get
device.
going and take off,
Pull
we'll
up and remove the
get back
cushion.
with you as we get closer to our
Upon
approach.
exiting the aircraft,
And
place
won't
your
have to
arms
worry too
around the
much.
cushion and hold
Just
on to
all
the
sit.
straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or laboratory.
Like I said, it's just new for me,
Cabin
just
lights
testing
will
this
now
out,
be
making
turned
sure
off.
everything's good. It's good.
Reading light buttons are located
Typically
above
what I
your
usually
seat.
do is I actually been
Thank you for your attention.
working with a buddy of mine, and we've been doing some shared cockpits lately, testing, making sure all that's good to go. It's really nice actually to do. The Phoenix series actually does really good with it. We tried the PMDG, but for some reason PMDG's system did not like to sync up a lot of stuff, so waiting for some more profiles to come out for that for shared cockpit. We don't do it through Microsoft Flight Simulator, we just do it directly through a third-party app called FS Pilot. So yeah, hopefully this is looking good. I tried to do a overlay for this, but for some reason my overlay was not working, so I'm gonna have to look into why my overlay's not working right now.
Approaching runway 9.
And that voice you guys hear in the back, that is the RAS system, which is the runway avoidance system. Helps us know
Approaching runway 9.
where we're at, basically, when we're coming up on runways. So, runway aircraft avoidance system. So that way you don't confuse yourself and you actually know which runway you're getting ready to take off of. If anybody's actually ever flown into IH Houston here, you know that sometimes these taxis can be long. I'm sure there's a lot longer ones, which I have experienced personally firsthand. New York, New Jersey, Chicago. I just named a few that long taxis for that. And actually, guys, I'm not even touching the throttles right now. That's just Airbus on how well this thing picks up pretty fast. So I'm not going too crazy fast. I'm just going to give us a little tap here. Give us that little slow down. So we'll get ready to come on. The red little dashes that you guys see, that's just a lighting sequence provided by SayIntentions. Kind of helps know exactly where
United 1302, taxi to the gate.
United 1302, taxi to parking via November Foxtrot, November Alpha, November Bravo, November 1.
November Foxtrot, November Alpha, November Bravo, November 1, United 1302.
Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee, give way to the Patriot Airbus A321 on your left.
Give way to the Patriot Airbus A321, Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee.
Okay guys, so we've got this Airbus starting from us here. So he just decided to come out of...
Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee, give way to the Spirit Wings A320 on your left.
We'll give way to the Spirit Wings A320, Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee.
He'll be coming in front of us. Okay, so go ahead and come to tower. Houston Tower, United 2370 is holding short, 33 right, number 2.
United 2370, Houston Tower, runway 33 right, hold short, you're number 1 behind the A320.
Hold short behind the A320, United 2370.
Approaching runway 33 right.
Alright, get our co-pilot here. Runway entry procedure. Line up. Runway entry procedure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Line up checklist.
United 2198, contact ground
Takeoff
on
runway.
121.7.
Confirmed.
Runway 15 left. Confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
United
Patch 1 and 2.
2370, runway 33 right, winds 150 at 4.
Line up
RNAV
checklist
shack,
completed.
cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff. Arnell Shack. United 2330. Alright, let's go ahead and get lined up here. A little bit of boost. And once we get lined up here, we'll get those engines spooling, and then we'll let first officer know that we are ready to go. He'll confirm it. So we'll right here.
On runway 33 right remaining. 1,700 feet.
Okay. Take off.
On runway
Take off.
33 right remaining.
Okay.
1,700 feet.
Down. Give us our call outs.
Thrust set. 100 knots.
On runway 33 right remaining. 1,600 feet.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Flap 0.
Speed check. Flap 0.
Pitch down. Set.
United 2370, contact departure.
Contact departure, United 2370. See ya. Good evening. Departure United 2370 is climbing through 2000.
United 2370, Houston departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, United 2370.
United 2370, good evening.
Packs are on.
Alright, it's got packs on. We're heading up. Got our stuff going.
Welcome to the friendly skies. We're happy to have you on board with us today. As a reminder, the seatbelt sign is on.
United 2370,
Even when the
direct
sign
check,
is
then as
off,
filed,
keep your
please.
seatbelt fastened while seated
Direct check,
in
then
case
as
of
filed,
unexpected
United
turbulence.
2370.
Please try to keep the aisle and galley areas clear and use the restroom located in your cabin when possible. If you are seated in an aisle seat, take a moment to ensure your personal belongings, bag straps, and any carry-on items are completely underneath the seat in front of you and not in the aisle. Remember that bags may move around during takeoff, so be careful when opening the overhead bin. You can now use your laptop and other larger devices.
United 2370, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Electronic devices. Please silence your device and use headphones. On this flight, Wi-Fi is available for purchase, and Mileage Plus members receive a discount. You can find more information about pricing at unitedwifi.com. We also offer a wide selection of free movies and TV shows on your personal device through the United app. You can also use your favorite messaging app on your phone, like iMessage or WhatsApp, free of charge. To activate, ensure your device is in airplane mode. Connect to United Wi-Fi, go to unitedwifi.com and select the free messaging option.
Dear guests, the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Cabin service will begin shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through our initial climb. For your safety, please keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience occasional turbulence.
And there we go, guys. Sorry for the quick delay on that screen for this here.
Departure Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee 2000 for 4000.
Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000.
And we got a nice little
Climb 10,000 Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee.
clouds in front of us, not too terrible bad. Clear rad nav. Clear rad nav.
United 2370, contact Houston Center on 132.775.
Check Houston Center, United 2370. See ya. Houston Center, good evening, United 2370, passing 60,000.
United 2370, Houston Center, good evening.
Clear RAD and AV. clear, rad, nav. Got his ears. Okay, so we're getting up to 18,000 feet here, so go ahead and mark standard here.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level. 181. Now.
Alright, we got our standard set. We got everything going. Now for the cruise, guys. So we will get you guys back here when we start coming in for the approach. And talk to that. Alright, descend via the the Lee 7 transition to 4,000 meter transition for the ILS 36 left approach into Austin, altimeter 3023, United 2370. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start our transitions here, so we're going to go ahead and drop down to 3,000 feet. And on top of that, we're going to go ahead and get
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent toward Austin Bergstrom International Airport. At this time, please return to your seats, stow your tray tables.
Are you ready for the arrival brief? Go ahead. Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxiing. Primary threat will be weather. Any questions? No questions. Brief complete.
I have control. I have control.
You have control.
Alright, so it's my plane now. Okay, so
United 2370, direct fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers,
United 2370, contact Austin approach on 125.325.
Austin approach 125.325.
Also in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight.
United 2370, good evening.
Return your seats to their upright position.
United 2370, Austin approach, good evening, Austin altimeter 3023.
Three, 0, 2, 1, set, passing, 9,700. Now.
Approach checklist.
Vero ref.
Set and checked.
3, 0, 2, 1, set, seatbelts.
On.
At this time,
minimum.
Please ensure your electronic devices
No
are
DH
turned
set.
off and stowed until
Auto brake.
we arrive at the gate. Please return
Set
your
and
tray
check.
tables to their upright
Engine
position
mode selector.
and ensure
Normal.
your seat backs are
Approach checklist completed.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
We're gonna go ahead.
The current weather in Austin is clear, with a temperature of approximately 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Our assigned gate is Barbara Jordan Gate 3A. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, so we are descending down. We're gonna go ahead and check this. Actually, we're going to put ourselves at 6,000 feet because that's what it's indicating here. And then we're going to go ahead and get this thing ready and put ourselves at 230 because that is the speed cap. Okay, there's the speed cap. Activate approach phase. Go ahead and get our approach phase in. Go ahead and get our autopilot 22 on. That is a landing system, which it is. Activate our landing system. And as we start seeing that, as we pass this at 6,230, then we will go ahead and put ourselves in.
United 2370, speed 250 knots.
250, United 2370. Alright, so he wants us at 250. So he's probably sequencing this. We're typically going more than what this is calling for, but that's fine because ATC can call for the exceptions. Basically, as we see down here,
We'll be arriving at our destination soon.
We want to be about 4,000
Please help us
feet.
get ready for landing by putting away your carry-on items, including laptops. Food and beverage items must be collected or put away for landing. We'll be coming by to collect any remaining items, and please remember to separate your recyclable aluminum cans and plastics when we come around. Ensure items stored under the seat in front of you fit completely under the seat, keeping the area around your feet clear. Feel free to keep using and charging your phones and tablets. Just make sure they're in airplane mode and either placed in a pocket or held. If you're sitting in an exit row, please unplug all devices from the outlets. Double check your seatbelt is fastened, and if applicable, your shoulder harness. Bring your seats up, move your headrest, footrest, and personal device holder back to their original positions, and put away your tray tables and video monitors. If you're seated in an exit row, we encourage you to open up the window shade for landing. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated.
1,000 to go.
We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. Your feedback is really important to us, so some of you will receive a survey asking you about your experience via email or in the United app. We'd love to hear how we did.
2370, turn left heading 130 vectors for the ILS runway 36 left approach.
Left 130 vectors for the ILS 36 left approach, United 2370. Okay, so like I said, he's now vectorist. Vectoring is just basically getting us ready for sequencing, get ready to land. And at some point he'll start calling us for our direct.
United 2370, descend and maintain 3500 feet, turn right heading 300, altimeter 3023.
Turn right heading 305, descend and maintain 2100 until established on a localizer, cleared for the ILS 36 left approach, United 2370.
United 2370, 12 miles from Jovsa, turn right heading 305, descend and maintain 2100 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 left approach.
$1,000 to go. Radar altimeter alive.
Gear down. Gear down.
Check speed.
We're a little fast, guys. Speed down. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 1. Check speed.
Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Okay, we're set up. Getting our speed down. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Okay. Start getting our side about 60. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
United 2370, contact Austin Tower on 121.0.
Austin Tower 121.0, United 2370. See ya. Austin Tower, United 2370, established on the ILS 36 left approach.
United 2370, Austin Tower, roger. United 2370, runway 36 left, winds 110 at 4. Cleared to land.
Cleared to land, United 2370.
Southwest 3580, contact departure. Good day.
Departure for Southwest 3580. Good day.
Alright, just check, make sure gear is down, flaps are full, speed brake is on, and that is set, and we are good to go.
$1,000.
Check.
1,000.
Continue.
Southwest 4723, contact ground on 121.9er.
Approaching runway 36 left.
$500. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2. Decil. 70 knots.
United 2370, contact ground on 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er, United 2370.
Do you know that Austin is known as the live music capital of the world? Thank you for flying with United Airlines. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign.
So please remain seated
On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for
door parked at the gate and the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Before leaving, please check the surrounding seat areas and overhead compartment for any personal belongings. And do use caution when opening the overhead compartments, as the contents may have shifted during the flight. You may now use your small lightweight devices in transit mode. If you're making a connection, please consult the United app in your mobile device or any airport displays for the most up-to-date flight status and gate information. On behalf of United, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. I hope you've had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another United flight.
Pull that up. Go ahead and decide. Austin ground, United 2370 is off the runway. Taxi to the gate.
United 2370, Austin ground, taxi to Barbara Jordan Gate 3A via Golf, Golf 2, Charlie 1, Romeo 3. Good day.
With your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off
Taxi
the
to
seatbelt
the
sign
gate
and
via
aircraft is parked safely
or
at the
the
gate.
gate 3 Alpha via Golf,
This will
Golf
be your
2, Charlie 1,
indication to
Romeo
move
3,
about the cabin.
United 2370.
Gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today.
Alright, so we were going to go
We
ahead
appreciate
and
your
do this.
business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Select here. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Shut down engine 2.
Frontier Flight 4683, ready to taxi.
Shut down
Frontier Flight
engine
4683, runway 36 left taxi via Tango Charlie. Runway 36 left taxi via Tango, Charlie Frontier Flight 4683.
Ground Southwest 2304, taxi to parking.
Southwest 2304, taxi to parking via Golf, Golf 1, Charlie 1.
Golf, Golf 1, Charlie 1, Southwest 2304.
Not bad landing, not a bad little flight. Pretty quick, pretty smooth, pretty easy. Love it. Sequencing of everything, get back used to recording and being on YouTube, getting this going, so. on our system, so don't know what just happened there. Let's see here. Yep, looks like we're still going, guys, so keep going. Yeah, looks like we just had a freak out session on our system. And for the sake of our crash happening at the worst possible time, we're just going to do this. Just going to go ahead and warp in. Go ahead and set our parking brake here. And we're going to go and drop our engines. Just because there's that. Go ahead and get rid of this. Shutting our engines down. And,
we need to stop the engines to request route services.
Well, guys, that was that for us. I don't know what is going on with our system, but we're going to work on figuring this out, and I hope you all enjoyed the nice view.
Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.